Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm old school, but I keep it funky fresh, y'all. And this is deep, y'all. I'm from the deep, y'all. And what you get is what you motherfucking see. Welcome back to another episode of Meant to Vent Podcast News. My name is Jaime, and what I like to do here, if you're new to the channel, I like to give my thoughts and opinions on trending news around the globe. Whether it's conspiracies, whether it's sports, whether it's drama, whether it's politics, whether it's just some hot news. And without further ado, it's Haim time. Well. California was just burning all over the place, just burned down to a crisp. Now it's got floods going crazy. And then Texas got flooded. Then Detroit had some big ass water mains break, and Detroit got flooded. And then there was a place over in Virginia, it got all flooded. Planes are starting to fall out of the damn sky. Rivers are turning red like all in a couple different places all over the world. And people would say, these are some end times. And other people would say, this is some fun times to talk about some conspiracies. And that's what I would like to do here today, is take a little trip down some conspiracy corners. I mean, could this be like where these conspiracies are starting to come true? I don't know. I mean, it seems like, Alex Jones and some of his stuff don't seem too crazy nowadays. So with all these UFOs or UAPs, whatever they want to call them now, sightings are on the rise. I would like to sit on this alien topic just for one of these moments while we take a trip down this conspiracy corner. It seems like a lot of times in all these movies we get, they're always portrayed as like the villain or the evil one in all these movies. And it seems like sometimes they'll reach out to like a non-government, a person, for some help. And sometimes it goes good and sometimes it goes bad because they could pick the wrong person. Like, you seen what happened in some of these movies, like Species. She just came through and just was on a wild mission to reproduce. But she found the wrong mates, and if he was the wrong mate, or the right mate, you didn't survive. It was almost like the praying mantis mentality. But it seems like that in all the films. They always have them as this villain. Is this a setup? Do they want us to not trust them when we decide to make contact? If we ever do make contact. This alien thing is kind of strange because a lot of people always get footage of these strange crafts in the sky. Some encounters of, what could be, maybe it looks like an alien figure in the bushes. Or, that one recent video, but these people were on a ranch or a farm and they supposedly saw these aliens on their property. But in the video, I didn't see nothing. Like, I tried a lot. People try to outline some dark spots, in the videos. And that seems to be the case with a lot of sightings. The fear looks genuine. In a lot of people's cases, the fear looks genuine. But, the footage is what causes the speculation, in my opinion, because it's always really bad. It's just really, really bad. It's always something blurry, and you just don't know what the hell it is. Whether it's a Bigfoot, but we're talking about an alien thing. But it's just saying, like, everything is just this blurry spaceship. Or some of them that are high definition or a little bit clearer, you still don't get a clear footage. Could it be because of if this craft is real, could it be like the technology they're using? It's kind of hard for us to film them. Like the way they travel or their propulsion system affects the way they film them. Or I don't know. Or could they all just be fake? But there's too many sightings, in my opinion, for the actual subject itself to be fake. I think the subject itself is real, but we just don't know exactly what is behind them or, driving them or who are the pilots, right? Who are the damn pilots? That's what people say. And you could go down through many rabbit holes to see all the different types they say of different aliens everywhere. Then you hear crazy stories. Like, I want to share one, a little small snippet of a story that I heard that was supposedly leaked off this dark web. That our supposed world leaders back in the day, struck a deal with some other people or creatures from another world. And this supposed story actually has video footage. And it looks like you're looking at a camcorder, like old school, shoulder, big, library book, big ass, boombox camera, filming this meeting that supposedly happened, and this footage is supposedly leaked on what they call the dark web on the internet. And some people say it's real scary to go on there to look at things, and this footage, I guess, exists. And according to this meeting that took place, our world leaders struck a deal with this group. And if you look at this group, there's a set of these chairs that look like empty chairs, but they keep pointing over there, and they keep suggesting there's somebody there. But in this footage, you're like, there ain't nobody there. Okay? And so this meeting continues. Choirs come out. People start singing choir. Choir comes out, starts singing like the national anthems and things of sort. And when this last choir comes out, they sing, and they're standing out there. And these world leaders make a speech and a statement of some sorts where they all seem to agree with whatever this new deal is. And so when this deal is agreed upon, this is really creepy. Like, if this is true, this is like really scary. Like this kid like on the scary tip, and you could see why aliens would be portrayed as villains. Okay, so they supposedly agreed to whatever this deal was with these people that were in these invisible chairs, or these invisible creatures in these chairs, and supposedly this is all on video, right? So they agree to the deal, and the speech is done talking, and all of a sudden this choir looks like they're getting hit by a drive-by shooting. Like they're just getting mangled and ripped apart and shot. Actually, like blood everywhere. Like all this stuff just coming out of nowhere, and like blurry, like almost like the Predator is around them, like in that movie, The Predator. Like there's almost like blurry things like going around them and shit. And so supposedly, apparently, allegedly, these creatures that were in these invisible things, got to eat these choir like as an offering for the deal. And this deal is like they will be allowed to do such things, and we're supposed to keep our population up to keep these guys fed, or whatever they are fed. And the deal they struck with the leaders is, I guess, we get power, they get power, and a little bit of technology here and there. Wow, that's really creepy when you think about it. Like, could that be real? If that's a real thing. And then you hear about alien abductions. People all have similar stories. Some of them are very stranger than others. There was an old Disney documentary where a woman talks about she was having sex with aliens. And she saw her like alien hybrid babies, but she never got to bring them home, and they got to keep her babies. They were like pulling a reverse Maury on her ass. Like, you ain't the mother anymore. Like, they just like took her. And when they opened the envelope, and she talks about it. And like other people say the same thing, like males said the same thing, like, oh, and this guy was like, the alien took me, and it put this machine on my penis, and it extracted my sperm, and then like he just says like minutes later, like his hybrid baby came out real quick. Like, how do you know that was your hybrid baby? Like, you didn't get no DNA test, you just assumed it was your baby. Like you're just that confident, like, I made a baby in 30 minutes. Like, how do you know like that was your baby? What if they were just showing you what they make with that shit? It didn't know that yours was going to look like that. You just got to be careful, what alien sperm you're going to donate to, I would say, Or if this alien thing does go, normal, become the norm, are they going to have like, Are You the Father type shows like Maury Povich be doing this with aliens? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this walk down Conspiracy Corner with me like I did. And if you got some conspiracy thoughts about this alien topic, go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And just like I do all the time, this has been another episode of Meant to Vent Podcast News. My name is Jaime. Till next time, humans. See ya. I guess